Let's paint a goofy dog. This is Michelle Manriquez from Drop That Brush, and I want to help people who are not artists become artists. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. In the description below, there will be a photo, a value sketch, and a drawing, so you can paint along with me. This photograph came from Cat Mac, and I really appreciate you showing her dog, Maddie. The value sketches actually show that there's a lot of dark and there's a lot of light. In green, I have outlined the dark. So you're going to do big shapes. That's your goal. Your goal is not to do an ear, an eye, a nose. Think shapes, okay? That's what we're trying to do. You can see it's one big shape. All the darks hook in together. What you want to do is you want to actually paint the shape, not the dog. I swear. So I'm going to use mainly 3 colors. A warm brown, which could easily be permanent brown, burnt sienna, orange burnt sienna, scarlet burnt sienna, any of those will work. Cobalt and coral for the gum line. There's a little touch of Anthraquinone Blue, and for the eyes, I think I put a little Aussie Gold, but mainly it's 3 colors. So, and I really love doing a triad. There's a unity in the picture. They talk to each other, and you're using only 3 colors. So, you know, when you look at it, you would think I had a lot of colors, but there's lots of changes in those colors. I am so not a professional person who does this. This is hard, and occasionally I totally blow it. So for some reason, I painted this picture. A phone stopped videotaping. I teach at the senior center, and I do whatever I am doing on the video, I'm actually teaching at the senior center. I actually videotaped the end of Maddie at the senior center. So when it kind of looks weird, that's why. What I do normally when I'm teaching, I set my board up really high so they can see it really well. So I taped over my shoulder, but we couldn't see the paints that I'm using. And I actually use totally different paints because my palettes are different, which just makes it fun. I used green gold, permanent brown, and cobalt. And then a little bit for the dark, the Anthraquinone Blue. I use the green gold in the eyes because it has a very yellow tone into it. Anyway, you can see both. When it looks kind of weird at the end, that's okay. But this is important because the end is where I do the whiskers and the background. You ready to paint with a goofy dog? Here we go.
I think a lot of this is going to wind up being kind of a little gray, except the white that comes through here and the white in the eye. But you know, for the first color, I kind of wanted a little sassy. So, you know, you don't have to do the exact colors, but you get the first wash. I can do pretty much anything I want and then put regular color on the thing. I think I'm going to just do a little spraying. I'll pull out my white areas, try to avoid it, but if not, that's cool. Let's start with that. You can't go wrong with yellow. Yellow always works good. Coral. And I guess just a little very light. Wow, can you see how gray that is? Because I've been painting other things. That's okay, that looks fine. All right, so let's go for it. And I am really I'm not being careful about the edges. I'm just kind of messing around. So I'm going to basically do a very very light wash of color. Kind of, I think maybe, oh, that'd be fun. How about if I do that? Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Just for fun of it. Do you guys, you know, half the time, I'm just looking for have a good time. Guarantee the teeth are yellow. I know it looks white there in the picture, but it isn't. So just guaranteed it's not. And ta-da! How hard was that? Let's do a couple more splatters here and there so I get nice soft edges. All right, so let's pull out the whites and blow dry. How hard is that? Make that a little. All right, gonna blow dry. So I put some warmth underneath because I am going to use darker colors, but I really don't like to be not have color underneath. And this really fixes it. So now I'm going to totally switch different colors. So now I'm going to use my pretty standard color, which is blue, to get grays and darks and stuff, and red iron oxide. I'm going to mix it on the paper. I'm just grabbing color. You notice I'm not actually mixing. I just grab it and do a color. And I get a gray without even trying. We're going to go back to this lovely color. Woohoo! Little bright, but that's okay because I'm going to put these colors on top of it. And I'm just going to soften this in. I don't need a hard edge there. So back and forth between. And I'm going to go ahead and allow that to bleed in. I need a soft edge. There we go. That makes me feel better. And a soft edge here. Yep. I don't want it to be a very hard dog, so I'm going to trying to be, you know, gentle. So I'm using over and over the same basic colors. I know I'm going to have to darken this up again. Just want this to be a very light gray, nothing important, because yeah, I know it's white. I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to soften an edge, and I'm just going to stop on that side. I'm going to flip over and start at the top again. I think I'm going to soften this. And I like getting as gray. Oops. I'm not really worried about getting the lines in good. I'm just trying to get color on there. Get a soft edge there, if I can avoid it. I'm going to get a soft edge here. Oops, I went over that. You see that? Oops. So easy to fix, not a big deal. Come over here, grab this, and I'm just going to pull it back out. Look at that. I want this to be a little darker right here. You know what? I have blossoms, so why not put more blossoms? I can come back through and fix, and I'm actually making blossoms. I'm purposely, because I want it to blossom a little bit. Okay. Gonna get just a gray color here. I don't really, I know it's white, but don't make it white. Put some color on it, because otherwise it will, I'm just gonna put a little cup of gold in the eyes. I want to make sure I know where the highlights are at. My big thing is the nose. His nose is the bomb. It's so cute. And his teeth, so cute. So all kinds of colors in his nose, actually. So this is a dark area that softens out into a blue. I have to put this back in again, but for the moment, I'm just trying to get that shape. And I'm going to change color, so it's not the same. It gets really dark here. And that actually kind of looks like that, which really works for me. See, I'm getting really grayish colors, so I'm gonna clean my palette up a little bit and get more pretty colors. I don't mind a little color in it, but I did want it kind of white, so I have to clean this up just a tad. Trying to find the right color. Kind of, it's a gold. Oh, that's it. Found it. It's kind of a gum color. There, see, that works. And then it lightens up. And it goes a little blue. Don't like that. So let's do this. I'm going to scoop that back up. Kind of melt that in and it can figure out what it's doing. I know I'm basically outlining that tooth. And then it goes back to the pink. Oops, I just lost his teeth. Oh my. He will now have a little bit of red in his teeth because that doesn't go away very good. Yay. I got excited. My bad. That is, well, that will give it little, what do you call it? Little hairs. Oh, that's cool. That'll work. I'm really liking it. Now I need to do it the other side. Can I do it? Can I do it? Or I'm going to mess it up. I like that. Check me. Avoid hitting the teeth. If I throw in a little of this, like, can I just do it and be done with it? But this actually separates the jaw to the neck. And he has a whole bunch of little dots. Do I really care about the dots? Do I want it to say dark? This has a big area of dark, and I don't know really what it is, but we're just going to make it dark and not worry about it. I think it's just a spot. Maybe a little darker, a little lighter. See, right now I've got it just totally kind of boring. And I'm just going to soften this and let the rest of it do its thing. Yeah, that works. Here, do a little splatter. Oh, I don't like how hard that is. Let me just soften that real fast. This and this make a beautiful black. Now, I'm going to throw it in the back. Now, let's get his other nostril in. Then I can see it loops into this dark shape. So I'm going to really pop that in now. But it does have a soft edge. So let me do this. I'm going to pop this in and then add water. And I want it to explode a little bit. Come on, baby. You can explode. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. This is going to be really dark. Still think I'm going to wind up having to come back through. I don't think I got it dark enough, but that's okay. And then I'm going to soften a lot of edges because none of this is that hard. Definitely has a gray, but there are some spots of white. So let me pull a little bit out. Let's go ahead and do the eyes. This is so important that I will really focus more on this area than the eyes, but the eyes are important too. I like. He has these beautiful brown eyes. Then maybe take a little of whatever mixture I have there, and I'm just going to pop that in. So there'll be a darker and a lighter, and maybe here and here. Now this is a good shape. This comes here. It becomes a little point. It's like a little heart. It's cute. And then it loops here. Some of this is lighter and some of it's not. So this is the dark. I'm actually going to soften that. I'm not going to make that totally hard. Then there's this, basically is a light gray here. You see it? Then, but there is this dark right attached. Try it. Does it go all the way over? It looks like it does. Soften this, and I'm going to soften the inside too, okay? So don't just do part of it, do the whole thing. Man, that certainly made the eyes pop out. And I'm going to attach that. I don't want it to be totally boring, so I'm going to do it really quick. It goes back and forth so I get some color. I like this better. And this goes into that, and not that. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly soften that. If you can't soften it fast enough, what you're going to do is you're going to add, put water on it. And I'll do it on one side just so you see how it comes out. Kind of working the dark shapes, because the darks will make it all work. It's amazing. Realized this tip was a little bit lighter, so I'm just going to lighten it up. No big. Tell me you cannot fix things in watercolor. It cracks me up that people lie. You can fix it. It may not be exactly the same, but it definitely is fixable. And he has the same shape right there. It cracks me up. Now this side, I'm going to do it with water. It'll probably be easier and I'll get a better go at it. If you are a beginner, make sure you put water. And I'm kind of going outside. Do you see that? And I'm kind of hooking it on here because that's not that dark. And so then I may have to tap it a little bit because it moves, right? When we put water on it, it moves. Okay, I put water on it. Did you guys watch that? And it's like, it doesn't work. So I'm going to add more water. Hello, water. You're not supposed to do that. Notice that there's a little light area right there, and I'm just going to pop that in. Back to the darks, back to the darks. Now you can see because I put water on it, it's kind of moving a little bit, but it has a nicer, I think it's a better edge. So I'll just kind of tuck it in there a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to work on the darks in the eye. I'm going to soften here. Inside too. Okay, it's really hard here. And what's going on here? And it's kind of hard. There we go. Isn't that fun? I love doing eyes. I think eyes are one of the coolest things. To make very loosey-goosey on this. I'm not gonna worry about the ears because my focus is here. So I'm going to, I threw a lot of color into it, which is fine. I'm just gonna get it wet and I'm gonna see if I can just get this in one fell swoop. Add water right at the edge. Now I'm watering right there so it will blend in. So I'm going to move it this way. You can see here it's not soft. So I'm going to have to soften it right now. Just looking for a shape and I'm hopeful that'll make it look like here. If not, I can put more information in if I actually need to. Now I can see if I pull out a line right here, it kind of goes this way. Yeah, I think that's enough to say ear. Ta-da! At the end, I can see these little shapes. It's dark right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, this is supposed to be lighter. Then let's look. Then it gets darker. And this shape is a darker shape. And what do you think I'm going to do? Soften, soften, soften. I'm going to soften this up. I'm going to put water on this. exactly what's going on there, but we're just going to do that. And then I have a little color, kind of a V shape. So I'm just going to pop that in just like it is. I have no idea what this is. But what I'm just going to do is do a shape and you figure it out. Everybody good with that? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody is going to care. I hate to tell you this, but the only person who's going to care is you. I'm now going to finish up the mouth because how much I'm going to have to put depends upon how much more I'm going to do in the other stuff. I just saw something that's going to bug me, so I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget. There's a light right here. See it? And there's going to be a shadow. So I'm going to take a little gray. Okay. It has a shadow. See the shadow? And then I'm going to make that just a little darker. Black here. You don't like that. That's an ugly color. Let's try it again. Now I'm also going to get the top of the teeth we're getting. So I'm just going to kind of aim it there. Soften some edges. Okay. I'm going to make this a little darker. I'm going to put water right here, okay? Because I want it to blend a little bit. I'm getting a pretty dark color. Okay, squeezing it. I want it to move a little bit. I don't want it to be too picky. Just move a little bit, please, 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 please. Work with me, baby. So I can see a shadow on this one. It's very subtle. It's not. And there seems to be a shadow here. I think I need a little, well, done like that. Pop, pop, pop. Let's add a little yellow. Let that dry. think I'm going to use the eye color for the background. Maybe. I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, that's never good when I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Okie dokie. All right, let's go put the darks in. We're still putting darks in, man. There's a lot of darks. If I put water on it, it moves much better. So I'm going to kind of get this shape. Down, around, over, under, and over. Okay, and over the mountains. Okay, here we go. Well, wait a minute. Gonna squeeze. I don't want it to fly off. That would have just exploded. So I'm gonna pop it here and I'm gonna look. Okay, I have no color. That won't work. I can take this. I can see it. There's more of a ins and outs. And I don't have the ins and outs much. Okay, there's that little thing. And right, let me clean this up between. See how easy that is to come back and fix? It really, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but, you know, if you want perfect, maybe, but, you know, this is not that hard. You just gotta be patient and kind of look and see what you're doing. I don't want to lose my white, and I'm trying to frantically not lose my white. I can see it coming. So I don't mind if it's a little gray, but I definitely want to be a different shade. All right, let's get this side. Let's get the darks. When I pop the darks, it looks so cool. So there's a shape, and it kind of goes from here to here, over to here. Wow, a lot of it's dark. And down to here. Okay. Put water on it. So I'm trying to get a good edge, and so it's not hard. Here. Okay, remember when I put water on it? It was there. It's gone now. I swear. Gosh, yeah, we live in a dry climate. So let me try again. Okay. Have to go faster. I sit and think, and that's never a good thing because I gotta move. Must move. I've been so careful to keep this clean, or as much as I can. So now I'm going to go ahead and put water in and try to make it work. Here we go. A lot of it is just dotting. Okay. He has all this little things that I'm going to flip it. Maybe it will do little nice things. I'm ever hopeful. Well, I'm at the Senior Center and trying to show you the background. I'm using the same colors that I'm using in this particular painting.
For the whiskers, I want you to note that I am using dark in the light area and then pulling out with my flat brush for the dark area.